Hello.
Okay, it's happened. We're in business.
How's this?
I like it, Alex. Do you always keep instruments near your bed in case inspiration strikes?
Well, I have a piano near me all the time. And I always have a good, yeah, the answer is yes. It floats in front of your face and you grab it at the right time. And then you revert back to what you know about the structure of a song in order to fill in the gaps.
Where were you the moment inspiration struck?
I was in bed. I was in Nashville. I got out of bed. I think it was really late at night and like stumbled over to the piano.
Okay, so I have this idea that's like, obviously I don't know the verse, whatever yet, but I have a pretty cool, really simple, beautiful chorus idea called Lover.
I've been thinking for years, God, it would just be so great to have like a song that people who are in love would want to dance to, like slow dance to. In my head, I had like just the last two people on a dance floor at 3 a.m. swaying.
What did you have in your mind? Was it the title? Was it a lyric? Was it a melody?
It was not. It was. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close?
Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever?
I wanted the chorus to be these like really simple existential questions that we ask ourselves when we're in love. Can I go where you go? Is such a heavy thing to ask somebody. Can we always be this close? Has so much fear in it. But so does love.
When did you hit upon the word lover?
Oh, I've always liked that word, but I've never used it in everyday life, you know? When people are like, that's my lover over there, or calling each other lover, like I've never done that. But I've always loved it in the context of poetry or songs.
It's a polarizing word. Like some people are like, ugh, that word like gives me the creeps.
Well, anything I do is polarizing. So, you know,
Fair
I'm
enough.
used to that.
So how much of the song did you get done that night at the piano in Nashville?
The whole thing.
She sent me that voice note, whether it's a whole song or just a little thing from her. I sort of get this big jolt and I listen and I block out the whole world for a minute. Every lyric and melody was right there. And I was like, get on a plane. She came in the next day. She sat right there. She played it.
It's basically not.
I thought it was the perfect song, which is really interesting because it's almost like even more of a duty to do it right.
When I'm working with Jack and Taylor, I'm working with two extremely creative people who are bouncing ideas back and forth so fast. So my job is to basically not slow them down in any way.
Laura's been by my side for every record I've made, pretty much since people started listening to any of my records. We're all three of us are just in that process together.
We're just like, oh, like it's just fun. We're fully acting on impulse. And we're acting on like intuition and we're acting on like excitement and like oat milk lattes.
I remember the first thing I did was I went into the live room, which is right there. And at that time, I had listened to a lot of like Violent Femmes recently. And I was excited about how much feeling you could get out of a snare drum if it was a brush. And I just remember going in and just going, one brush. I wasn't even really playing drums. I just kind of had one brush. It was just...
We were using like real reverbs and real tape echoes. It gives like a really special character to it where it does feel nostalgic.
The bass, which is a very, very, very special bass, belongs to the studio.
He was calling that the Paul bass. Is that Paul McCartney?
Yeah.
My old Hofner bass, my little baby. Come on, baby.
We were just referencing like what would Paul do? WWPD.
Right.
Bum, 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 bum. The bass line is actually the hook.
It's not a true Paul bass, though.
It's not a true Paul bass at all, but it's better at that Paul thump than I've ever gotten out of the violin bass.
Bum, 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 bum.
The bass and the drum is sort of like, if you just hear those two tracks, like the entire space is so, I think, beautifully filled.
In the studio, I'm like obsessively going over every lyric and making sure that's what I want the final lyric to be. So I'll be over like just do it like in my notes, just like sharpen that, hone in on that, you know.
Were there lines that changed in that process?
Yeah.
Till January?
But like, it's not about like that being a crazy thing. It's about how mundane it is. It's about like, we could put a rug over there. We could do wallpaper or we could do paint.
This is our place. We make the rules.
When young adults go from living in their family to then combining their life with someone else, that's actually like the most profound thing.
She was just like telling this story. I don't know, it almost feels like an old story I've heard many times. I mean, I guess it is, like people falling in love.
Tell me about the importance of the bridge to you. I feel like you love a bridge. This is a special bridge. Talk to me about it.
I love a bridge so much. I love like trying to take the song to a higher level with the bridge.
There's these sort of hand plucking strings and these kind of flutes that are popping out.
I wanted it to be, you know, the first time we introduced the idea of like vows.
Make it feel like a little wedding.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand?
I love to take a common phrase and twist it. So the bridge, I took all these common phrases that we say about weddings.
With every guitar string scar on.
Well, I mean, I have like extreme calluses. You can't see them probably, but they're all, and you know, I have some from like just changing strings and not being very good at it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somewhere like, you know, you're like tuning, pop, ow.
I got the horses in the back.
The debt I owe, gotta sell my soul. 'Cause I can't say no, I can't say no. Man, what's the deal? Man, I'm coming through. It's your girl, this hoe.